I don't care who I offend, and I don't care who has soft feelings. The women's division on the main roster is garbage. It is terrible. Absolutely dreadful. It is no different than how it was when it was called the Divas division. I'm going to tell you why. Give me 1 minute. So, let's take a look at our champions to start off with. Nia Jax and Carmella. Let's start with Nia Jax first. What has Nia Jax done to earn the right to be called a champion? Since she's been called up, she's done absolutely nothing. She doesn't captivate anybody. I mean, look, is she unique? Yeah, but the last I checked, uniqueness can only go so far. How is she in the ring? She's god-awful. She ain't that good in the ring. She ain't a good wrestler. She ain't a good worker. She's the shits. She's terrible. Nia Jax is only getting a push because she looks different than any other girl on the roster and because of her bloodline. Not because she's this charismatic force, which she isn't. My pinky fingers got more charisma than Nia Jax. Her in-ring skills are a joke. I don't care if Sasha Banks brought her to a good match. I saw the match. It was above average at best. It was not as good as everyone wants to pretend it is. The match she had with Alexa Bliss at WrestleMania was 10 minutes of just nothing. Just 10 minutes of nothing happening. Some people call that a WrestleMania main card worthy match, to which I say, what are you smoking, and can I please have some? Because if that's what constitutes as a proper main card women's match, then what the hell are you thinking? Trish Stratus versus Mickie James, a decade ago. That is a main card WrestleMania match with a good storyline going into it. And you had two good performers that fit the rules perfectly. Alexa Bliss, is she good on the mic? Of course. Is she good at being this bitch character? Yes, she is. Was the storyline with Nia Jax captivating? Hell fucking no. It was stupid. It was dumb. Total divas garbage. This whole forced campaign of don't be a bully, be a star was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. And the fact that that was the reason why Nia Jax wanted to go for the women's title. You're not going for the title because you want to be a champion. You're going for the title to push an agenda. What is that about? And that's not all. That is not all at all. We look at Bayley, we look at Sasha Banks. When Sasha Banks and Bayley were in NXT, I was fans of them. Liked them a lot. They had great matches. Put them on the main roster. 6 months later, I can't stand either one of them. I was a huge Sasha Banks fan. Now I can't stand looking at her. Cannot stand looking at her. I think some people undersell her and some people overrate her. I think she is. Now I think now she's clearly overrated. I'm not what did it for me was that long, unnecessary series of matches with Charlotte, in which those two would just put on the same fucking match every single time, and it got so goddamn boring and got so nauseating to watch, I got turned off to both of them. Couldn't stand the feud between Charlotte and Sasha Banks. It dominated the women's division, and like I said, the matches were all the same. You forgot which was which. And not only that, the matches weren't even all that good. They really weren't all that good. There was just high spot after high spot after high spot. No storytelling, no nothing. It was just high spots. If that's what makes a good match for you, congratulations. But I need storytelling in my matches that make the high spots mean something. Those two, it was a poor imitation of Rock versus Austin, who wants to be the best. The only difference is that Rock and Austin have universal charisma. Charlotte and Sasha Banks, not so much. Not so much. They don't suck you in like those two would. They don't, and not only that, they wouldn't even suck you in like a Trish Stratus would. Trish Stratus had sex appeal, and she had a charisma about her. What did Charlotte and Sasha Banks ever have that can suck you in? Good wrestling skills? That's not enough. There's more to wrestling than the actual wrestling. Wrestling, first and foremost, needs characters that can draw you in. Charlotte and Banks, to me, they don't have characters on the main roster that can draw you in. In NXT, when Sasha was doing that bitch heel boss, that can suck you in. Because you can tell that maybe that's what Sasha is in real life. A uptight, prissy boss bitch. on the main roster, she's a fucking weak-ass babyface who sucks the air out of everything she does. And Bayley is just a fucking goon. In NXT, I like the whole gimmick that she was having. Now, you put that shit on the main roster, it is so goddamn corny and so goddamn cheesy. I almost wish that they would just play it off as a parody of baby faces, of those cheesy baby faces, instead of taking it seriously. Because it comes across so goofy to a mainstream, when you put it on a mainstream platform. It just looks so, it's so 80s on a mainstream platform. In NXT, it looked good. When you put that shit on a main show, it looks so goddamn corny and cheesy. It's like you just turn your head and be like, what is this? And what is this? What is this? It doesn't work. Not everything that works on the underground can work to a mainstream platform. It's like comic books. What works in a comic book cannot work on a big screen. Oof. Let's see. We got Ronda Rousey. Who cares? Ronda Rousey has been here now since January, and I can give two fucks. She's being shoehorned into a women's title match because reasons. Is the match going to be good? Oh, hell no. Hell no. This is my thing on Ronda Rousey. The only reason why Ronda Rousey got so much praise for WrestleMania is because of who she was in the ring with. You had Kurt Angle and Triple H, two people who are capable of protecting their opponents and making them look good. And to a lesser extent, you have Stephanie McMahon that played her role very, very well. And all three of those components made Ronda look good. Now, I'm not going to discredit Ronda. She held her own in the ring. But again, look who she's working with. You had people that were able to guide her and pace her to help her make her look good. Nia Jax can't even make herself look good in the ring. So now you want to put those two in the ring together? If that match does not end within a matter of seconds, you're going to expose Ronda Rousey for her being really, really, really raw and really, really green in the ring. And you're further going to turn people off to Nia Jax, who's already a fucking embarrassment in the ring. And yet I'm supposed to like the women's division of WWE when they clearly don't like their women's division. You start storylines, you don't finish them. You place the women in random matches no one cares about. You got unnecessary factions that have no momentum, they have no steam, they're just there for reasons. The Riot Squad. Ruby Riot's pretty good. Liv Morgan's cute. And Sarah Logan is there. They're the most three unrelated women, and you put them in together in a squad that does absolutely nothing, adds no value to anything. But the women's division is solid, right? They deserve to be on the main card. They don't deserve to be on the pre-show right now. That's how shitty it is. That's how undeserving they are to be on any form of a main card. They don't deserve the spot if you're presenting them to look like jokes. And then you want to shoehorn this whole, the women's agenda is great, women's the revolution. It's a de-evolution. And you want me to buy the fact that Ronda and a potential Charlotte main event at WrestleMania is going to potentially go on last? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? From now to then, right now, the way they're going, if that match goes on last, that would be the world's biggest mistake, and it will be the most stupidest thing this company could ever do. Because right now, the women don't deserve to main event a damn thing until this fucking writing team and this company starts booking them to look like they matter instead of like they don't matter. Let's move on to SmackDown really quick. Carmella's the women's champion. Carmella's fucking trash. She is garbage. She cannot wrestle to save her life. She is the drizzling shits. Is she a good talker? Sure. Can she do a moonwalk? Yes. Michael Jackson, we're proud of you. Can you wrestle in the ring? Absolutely not. Get the fuck off my TV. You don't deserve to hold the title you're wearing. And then she has the nerve to question Dave Meltzer. Even though Dave Meltzer, he ain't the most reliable person in the world, but Dave Meltzer has got experience in the wrestling business, and his word a lot of people take as gospel. I don't, but he's earned the reputation to have something like that. And she has the nerve to say Dave who? Listen, I saw the match with her and Charlotte at Backlash, and it was dreadful, 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 and it proved that Charlotte is not as good as people want to make her out to be, because a good wrestler can make a shitty person look good. How good is Charlotte? She can't make Carmella look good. Take a look at someone like a Bret Hart, who you can put Bret Hart in the ring with any bum, and he will make that person look good. You can put Ric Flair in the ring with any bum, and he can make that bum look good. You put Charlotte Flair in the ring with a bum like Carmella, and Charlotte Flair, for everyone wants to blow smoke up her ass and say, oh, she's the queen, she's one of the greatest of all time. You're only the greatest of all time if you can make any opponent who can't wrestle look good. Even if they're unchoreographed, you can still make it work. I question Charlotte's legitimacy as a, oh my god, if she can't make no one work. Fuck them. They suck. Asuka. She was overrated when she came in, and she's overrated now. I don't get the appeal of Asuka. I never will get the appeal of Asuka. I don't care for her. I don't hate her. But I'm not going to go my way to blow smoke up her ass either. Her winning streak got so fucking bloated, it was ridiculous. Her winning streak should have ended at the hands of Ember Moon last year. Instead, you threw Ember Moon under the bus for a stupid streak that overall had a very anticlimactic break to it at WrestleMania because it came out of nowhere. So yeah, the whole mystique of Asuka ended up meaning absolutely nothing because now she's just like everyone else on the roster, on the women's division. Completely nothing. Nothing unique about her anymore. She just blends right in with the rest of the crowd. Lana. Not every single woman on the roster has to be a wrestler. What happened to a woman just being valet and just being a sexy, domineering eye candy? They don't have to wrestle. Lana's a prime example of somebody who, I don't care how hard she trains, you're not good in the ring. You don't deserve to be in a match. You don't deserve to be fighting for the women's championship because you suck. There's nothing bad about being just regulated to being just a manager with charisma. What is so wrong with that? What is so wrong with just being a manager? Why do you got to get in the ring for it and embarrass yourself? Stupid. Really, really, really stupid. Yeah. So yeah, those are my big complaints about this women's division. And well, if you don't fix these things, then your women's division is going to continue to be a fucking joke. And guess what? If you don't like this video, tell me why you don't like this video. If you agree with me, tell me why you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, tell me why you don't agree with me in the comment section below. I can take the criticism, and I hope you guys do give me some criticism. Prove me wrong. Convince me why I'm wrong, or further explain to you why you think I'm right in the comment section below. Anyway, aside from that, subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I'll see you guys again next time with more.